Hey guys, it's 80s Everything here, and today I am going to do a spoiler review video on the 2026 movie Michael. I got my Michael Jackson shirt right here in the pop, and then I got some images of him on the back as when he was a little kid and an adult. Now let's get on with the video. Now, the Michael Jackson biopic movie is a really amazing movie. It stars Jafar Jackson, Michael's nephew, son of Jermaine Jackson, as Michael himself. And some stuff I like about the movie is that they actually have some Jackson songs that diehard fans typically listen to, like myself. That I don't really think the general public would have listened to, because in the general public's eyes, they don't think that's a really popular song. So like they had some of the Jackson 5's songs with Motown, Stand, You've Changed, and then some of their songs with Epic. They had a song called Enjoy Yourself, Think Happy, and then they had another song which I've actually been listening to a lot and singing around the house, which I will put on the screen right now. And I actually really like the inclusion of those songs, because those are songs that typically I will listen to and the general public really wouldn't, in my opinion, guys. And also, and like, I believe the 30-minute mark of the movie, they already are signed with Motown, and it's 1971, and they're at a fair, and Michael and his brothers, as a Jackson 5, are singing "I'll Be There," and there's a whole crowd of people, and then we see this girl in a wheelchair, and who has special needs, and she's clapping along, and Michael goes up to her, and he's singing "I'll Be There" directly to he's singing "I'll Be There" directly to her, and then she's all happy, and she's just having a really happy time. And that actually really hits home to me, and it is a really personal moment to me, because I actually have friends with special needs, and every time I watch that scene in the theater, it just gets a tear to my eye, but it's a happy tear. And then also, Michael Jackson's nephew, Jafar Jackson, looks and sounds like Michael when we get to 1978. And that first scene, I've seen this movie 4 times already. That first scene, I'm like, oh, he looks and sounds like Michael. Like, so incredible. So incredible. It was just amazing. Now, there is some stuff that I didn't like. Now, hold on before you get your pitchforks in the comments. I am a Michael Jackson diehard fan, and I feel like this movie is really for the casual fans who only listen to Michael Jackson every once in a while. Maybe when Halloween comes on, or maybe when a song on the radio just comes on. This movie did leave a lot of stuff out of the film. Like, for example, when they're doing "I'll Be There" in 1971 in that fair, the fair fades out and we cut to 1978, when Michael is wanting to work on Off the Wall. And seven years of his life just completely vanishes. And I was kind of astounded the first time around seeing it. I was like, what? 7 years of his life completely vanished. What time skipping already? And I believe those 7 years are actually very pivotal. Now, because he had a couple solo albums in the 70s, in the early 70s with Motown, because Motown wanted Michael to have some solo albums. Got to Be There, Ben, Music and Me, and Forever Michael. And there's actually a couple scenes in the film where some of his solo music with Motown plays, like the song Doggin' Around. It's where Michael and his brothers are in the dad Joe's office, and Joseph is talking about a tour, and Michael is saying, I need to think, Joseph. And then his dad is like, no, sir, I told you what to think. And then Michael just wants to get up and leave. And the song Doggin' Around plays, which is from the Music and Me album. And I was just thinking, if you have a couple songs from Michael Jackson's solo days with Motown, why not put like a little 10 to 15 minute segment of him talking to Mr. Berry Gordy and discussing solo albums and maybe recording those solo albums with Motown? But no, they didn't. And as a diehard fan, I actually really wanted to see that. And the casual public is just going to be like, well, that's the song that he did with his brothers as the Jackson 5. And us diehard fans really, we don't really count Michael Jackson's solo albums with Motown as actual solo albums, because if you hear a lot of the Music and Me songs, for example, you will hear the Jackson 5 doing backup vocals, especially in the Got to Be There album as well. But yeah, they should have done a solo album segment, which I don't know why they did, but they included solo album songs when it was with Motown. And I don't know, guys. And with this movie, I feel like you really have to do your homework if you want the full bigger picture. Which is why I would actually recommend this movie. It's from 1992. It's titled The Jacksons: An American Dream. It actually tells the story of how the Jacksons came to be, how the Jackson 5 formed, how they were with Motown and all of that. It doesn't dive deep into Michael, but that, I believe, will be a crucial movie before watching the microfilm. And then also, if you want the full big picture, because this movie is good, but it also has a ton of time skips and it does leave some stuff out. But if you want the full picture up to 1988, then this book, Michael Jackson's autobiography titled Moonwalk, is available. I'm probably sure at local bookstores or something. It's $26. Now keep in mind, I got this in like 2021, so it may have gone up in price. but that is only if you want the full picture. And I will leave that up to you if you guys want to purchase those items. And I'm gonna end the video here. No disrespect to Jafar Jackson or any of the people who worked on or in the film. I mean, no disrespect at all. Well guys, I just wanted to share my thoughts on this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on the post notification bell so you will never miss an upload. And guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.